City Council in the city of Flint has $95 million in COVID relief money to spend. This would be the first allocation of that. Now, members who originally wanted to take more time on the proposal decided to vote yes, with members of the police and fire department in the audience today. There was one member who still decided to vote no, saying the department deserves more when it comes to essential pay. For other city employees, council voted to approve the spending of additional federal COVID relief dollars to give essential pay as well in a 7-2 vote. According to Mayor Neely, $2.7 million will be split up between those receiving the essential pay. Roughly $10,000 is going towards first responders. Roughly $3,000 of that will go towards other city paid employees, with additional dollars per hour going towards employees who worked between the time frame of June 14th, 2020 and June 12th, 2021.
I mean, I think, like I said, it's a long time coming, but I didn't expect anything less. I mean, we have the biggest pro-police council that we've had in a long time. I was shocked at being 8-1. I figured it'd be 9-0, but I mean, it says a lot. It makes a statement, not just employees now, but future employees and public safety coming in the city of Flint.
I feel good. I'm glad to see that seven of them passed it. I've been watching the committee meetings and council meetings prior to this council.
Now, council says any city employee who has either left the department or passed away before the allocation of or even the approval of these funds, which was tonight, will not be able to receive these funds. Mayor Neely says his office will let the late Captain Bernie's family receive his essential worker pay instead. $50,000 grant was given to Hurley Medical Center, and a medical director there tells me it's helping both patients as well as staff.
Initially, we were putting patients on ventilators during the first wave.
Doctors at Hurley tell me they soon realized there was a better way.
Once we decided to start using different interventions like high flow oxygen, we started seeing a big change, and now we were putting on these devices and less on the ventilator. But of course, we started running low on these machines.
Rick Barker, director of respiratory, radiology, and neurology services at Hurley Medical Center, says this high oxygen flow machine and this gas machine are costly but are working. He says the last few months his team has been using them to help COVID patients recover faster. The only issue, the hospital only had 10 of those types of machines. But this grant from the Greater Flint Urgent Relief Fund allowed them to purchase more.
And then we were also able to almost triple our fleet of high flow oxygen devices. It was a very pivotal part of treating COVID. I mean, it really stops us from having to ship patients out. It gives us the ability to care for them properly, keep them off the ventilator. So it's huge to have a good supply of these devices.
That grant of $50,000 went exclusively to purchasing these machines, which Barker tells me can cost anywhere from $5,000 to $12,000.
Oh, we're so grateful for the grant. Without it, you don't know if you might have to ship patients out or just not being able to give them the therapy that they really need to get them better. We've been able, thanks to the number of machines that we've been able to get, we haven't had to turn anyone away. We've been able to treat everybody the way they should be treated and the best way they could be treated.
Barker says the hospital now has more than 30 machines that are used for COVID patients, as well as those who come in with breathing issues.
If you're looking to enjoy some top-notch entertainment tonight, consider heading to the Midland Center for the Arts. They have another Broadway show on stage with the curtain going up at 7:30. Mid-Michigan Now's Remy Murray is live in Midland with details for us. Good morning, Remy.
Hey, Mike. Well, the tour director tells me there is a lot to look forward to this evening for Waitress, the musical. Now, the musical started right before the pandemic hit, but of course, due to mandated shutdowns, they had to stop all production. So the tour director says the performers are so excited to be back on stage and give the audience a show and feel that connection in person. Now, Waitress, the musical shares an uplifting story of a waitress, an expert pie maker named Jenna. She wants to leave her small town and rocky marriage, but she has to find the courage within herself to do it. Throughout the Broadway show, Woke says the audience will experience moments where they laugh and cry, and Susanna Woke says you might also feel inspired. But overall, Woke says friendship is the most important message she hopes people take away.
This show in particular, I think people really connect with, and because it's so human and so, you know, true to the messiness that we all experience in life. I think one thing that's really special about taking it around the country is people see themselves in it. They see their sisters, they see their friends, they see their moms. And to me, like, being able to experience that in a collective setting is just so magical and transformative.
A fun fact about this play is that it is an all-women creative team, and it's making history. So basically, the tour director, the composer, the book writer, and the choreographer are all women. So they have a lot to look forward to, and the show is a must-see because we've been hearing that from those who have already seen it. And we will share their experience of what they took away from it too, coming up this morning. So be sure to tune in.